Hey y'all, what is happening? What is happening? I just wanted to come in and just kind of hang out with y'all for a minute. Hang out with y'all for a minute and just kind of say, I know last night it was kind of a little cray cray over here. It was kind of a little cray cray, and I know I had to hurry up and cut my live stream real quick because around my area they were shooting bullets flying here, bullets flying there. So the bitch had to pull the plug. She had to pull the plug. Y'all already know how it go when you live in the hood. Shit, they got parties going on and all this shit, man. Please, that's all you hear all day over here is gunshots, 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 gunshots. You know. But before we get started, I want to thank my advisor kings, my advisor queens, and my advisor honeys. And please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your people to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Tell them to subscribe. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I did some research, and I just wanted to come in and just talk with y'all for a little while. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I did have to pull the plug last night, but some that were here that tuned in, they saw my friend. She works for Homeland Security, so she's helping me, put together some stuff. So I wanted to come in today and just talk a little bit more about this doxing, because I really think that it's very, very, very serious. And you know what? I think I've already said that. I think I want to be called the doxer, the doxer slayer. Yeah, because I'm going through these YouTube, and yeah, and I'm gonna slay them all the ones. Yes, yes. And I think I'm gonna keep my little suit on, that because that represents the doxer slayer. Y'all think I'm playing, but listen, y'all. I did some background, just some research and stuff, because I wanted to bring it to y'all attention on, how these doxers are getting information. Because I know, I know y'all, y'all probably like, damn, how did he get that? Or damn, how did she get that? How did she get that information? And how did they go so far back? Because it's not that they can't find it. I mean, if it's public information, but I'm saying what y'all don't realize is that every time you log on to YouTube, when you log on to YouTube and you're using your picture, your avatar, that's how they're getting your information. They are getting your information through your avatar. And a lot of them, if you put your real picture up there and they know your name, that's the only thing they need. They don't need nothing else. And once they put it in the search engine, they're going to be able to find out everything. Everything. So my thing is that I found out that if you feel that you've been doxxed, they said that the person that doxxed you, you're supposed to go to their channel. You're supposed to take screenshots of everything. Then you have to take it to your local police. You have to take it to your local police because that's what's going to get YouTube to move. So you have to take it to your local police, and once you do that, the police will inform YouTube because now you have a case. You know what I mean? And and that's what, a lot of people, they get doxxed and they just kind of like sweep it under the rug and be like, okay, well, you know what, so what, my information got leaked. Hell no, bullshit. No bullshit. No, you got the right to fight these doxers back. Hey, Miss Lake, guys, what's going on, girl?
Good afternoon, love. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, girl. I just wanted to pop in for a minute, just to kind of say, I was doing a little research, you know, on these doctors and stuff, because I'm like, because it's just like the next person, they're like, well, damn, how the hell did they get that? Well, damn, how the hell did they get this? And how did it? Because they're using your avatar. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
They're
But not
using
just
your
that, it's a
avatar.
whole lot of things that they doing illegal on here. You're not supposed to record nobody's phone conversation. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
Anything without anything between you and another person is not like, oh, you talking about they doxing. You actually can look at somebody. You can actually look up somebody information. You're not supposed to use it for negative things that can harm the person. You're not supposed to
right.
use the information,
Exactly.
and you ain't
Exactly.
supposed to use it to any beneficial gain of your own. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right, right,
that's
right.
where they breaking the law at. But you actually can look up somebody. It's what you do with it that you ain't supposed to do.
Right,
Where they
exactly.
breaking the
Because
law
it's
at.
public information. So it is public information. But I'm just trying to tell people, because a lot of them are saying the same thing. They're like, well, damn, how did they get this? And how did they get all of this information? And I'm saying that they're getting it through your avatar. So will you use your real picture? That's how they're getting you. Stop using your
Not
real
just
picture.
that, they looking up people IP addresses and
Right,
getting their
that too.
address and do all that different
Right,
stuff like that. It's a lot. They do it through the
right,
cash app.
right.
When you send a cash app, 'cause people got their real names hooked up to their cash
Right.
apps and stuff like that.
Exactly. 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 And yeah, and definitely those IP addresses, because that's
Yeah.
the first thing they ask. You got an Instagram, you got a Facebook and stuff like that. And most people be like, yeah, yeah, hit me on this and hit me on that. That's how they're
Right.
getting your information too. I don't think most of them really want it. I think they're just doing it just for future reference, in case you mess up, they're gonna come back and they're gonna dox your butt. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
But they said that, just by doing this research and stuff, they said that, if you feel that you've been doxxed, you go to that person's page, even the person that put your information out. That's the person
Uh-huh.
that you go to their page. You take snapshots. You take snapshots on what the you videotape shit. You know what I mean? And you
Right.
also
Right.
take pictures of the chat box. And then, because
Right.
they're gonna be talking about it, they're gonna be talking about it
Oh
and all
wow.
of that stuff.
Right.
And then what you can do, they said you take it to your local law enforcement. Now, it's not that they're going to spend a lot of time in jail, but they said that they will get a little bit of county jail. time. So
It
they can
depends on what they do because some of it you can do time behind. It
right,
depends on
right.
what
And
you
see, and
do.
I'm going to make sure that they spend time in yeah, I'm gonna make sure they spend time in county jail because I'm the doxer slayer.
Hey Rachel. Rachel speaking to you from the chat too. How you
Oh,
doing,
hey,
Dash? But
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
know what? We had a ball last night once all the stuff stopped. Like
yeah.
we you
But they was that's why I hurried up and shot you that email because that these people, man, please, they started shooting and all that stuff. I had to pull the plug. So I immediately, and plus I knew that YouTube was probably gonna come at me too because we played a
right.
lot of stuff showing big old dildos and guns.
Hold up. Last night
YouTube
was
wasn't,
crazy.
you already know
Hold up.
YouTube wasn't having that. Wait a minute.
Hold up. But you had
Wait.
said you was gonna dump it off anyway, though.
Oh man, but you know what? It was crazy, but it was nice though. And then it was
Yeah.
like, damn, then these guns, I was like, oh man, they shooting out here. So I was like, oh, let me hurry up and close everything down. And I did. Yep. But I knew YouTube was gonna come at me too because all that stuff, the copyright, the music that I was
Hold up,
playing.
listen. I died when none of my watch started giving the dildo head though. I'm like,
I'm telling you, and she was wild.
she
But yeah,
got a great big old one. I'm like,
didn't she? You know what? I was nice,
and
but only
it's hey
because
Patricia, and it's purple.
yes,
Like,
that thing damn near took up the whole screen.
didn't it, girl?
That doggone thing took up the
It sure
whole
did.
screen. I know a lot of people probably damn, I missed that live. But yeah, it was crazy.
We had fun
How
last
many did
night.
she have? Did she have like two, three?
Huh?
How many of them? How many of those dildos did she have? About two or three?
No, she. Well, I don't know how. She said she got more than that though, but she just brought. She only had one, and she had her handcuffed.
Mm.
But hold up, then I was cracking up the dildo. Even had to have a tip, the crook at the end. I'm like,
I was trying to see, but I get in my little juice. I can't see the chat hardly. I can't see.
I
I
know, you
can't
know
see
what, and that's
nothing.
the reason why I came up because like I'm like, you know what, you let people scratch all week long. Why y'all know what Patricia wants y'all to do on Fridays when y'all come up here? Come on, come up and hang out with her. You know what she wants y'all to do.
Right, 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 right. And I do remember you was oh God, I think you was telling some people because I was stepping away and then coming back, and I think I heard you was like, y'all not gonna be doing this. I was like, ooh,
No, because like that's your night. And listen, and usually like how you talking now all week long, you talk, hang out, chill. Friday you just be like, I want to party and kick it. You
right,
know what I'm saying? And I just feel like you've been doing that enough on Fridays that y'all know what she want on Friday. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like just
exactly.
give her that much respect because she let y'all scratch all week long.
Mhm.
You know?
Exactly, and lose revenue and lose some of my
Right,
revenue
right,
from it.
right, exactly.
You
So come
know,
on, like support her on what she want to do on Fridays. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. So I was
That's
like,
all I be saying. And then like they have their own pages, so they can go to their own pages. And they had did it all day already. It was lives up that they went for 2, 3, 4 hours dragging each other. So
oh
no,
yeah,
not over here, not
right,
tonight.
right. But you know what though? With the today's topic is about doxing. So if anybody want to come up on panel, we got to stick on a topic. It's about doxing. If you're not willing to, just stay on down in the chat box. You know what I mean? Because I gotta try to get order where it you know what I mean? Because I gotta keep my shit where hopefully I'll be able to you know gain a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? So
Right.
let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it was
Hey
Rachel.
Miss Diana.
If I tell you, dildos from dildos to pop pops was coming out, everybody had a pop pop.
Right.
Everybody had a pop pop on here. I mean, and then we was playing. Then I was playing all. I mean, everybody had requests, so I was playing that and this and that. I mean, it was fun. It was fun. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, we popped our shit here and there, but then we got back into the swing of things, and yeah, and we had fun, you know.
Yeah, Rachel, you missed it. We had fun last night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it
Once
was.
they quiet down all the yik yakking,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
but not on
you
my
know,
watch. I'm
my
like, did
little
she
tipsy
just
butt.
pull out a big purple?
Yeah, yeah. Then my little tipsy butt was like, "You get a rich, you get a rich, you get a rich." Oh hell no! I'm still gonna keep my minds, but I'm only, I'm gonna go back and I'll keep you, Miss
You
Lakers,
didn't
and
give out too many. Like, I think you. I don't know if you took Erica's or not last night. I know you said you was going to, but you
not.
didn't
I
give
don't
out
think
to.
I took hers.
You ain't
Now,
give
what
out to
was she
nobody
doing
else that
last
were black
night? What was
people.
she doing? Was she?
Everybody else didn't don't have beef that you gave a wrench to. Don't have beef on here. The black people with. So
Oh, okay, okay.
you ones you
Right,
gave
because
it
I
out
know
to, so
I
you don't
know
have to worry
everybody.
about
Some
that.
people were in the chat, and I was trying to look, so I was like, "Give me a wrench, give me a wrench. Can I get a wrench? Can I get a wrench?" You know.
No, you gave one to Sweet Bay, Slim Bay, Candy, Max, and me. I
Oh,
ain't see
okay. Well,
nobody
that's
else you gave
enough.
it to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's probably enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
But
is.
I didn't go back to see who all got blocked.
And then of course Patrick got one. So did
Right,
nobody
right.
get when the trolls that was in there last night that was putting all that stuff up in the chat. She didn't even block them out. She timed them out, and then like she blocked, I think like one or two the trolls that was in there putting all that negative stuff in the chat, and then she just kept timing them out after that because they just kept coming back with new names, so it didn't make no difference. So no, did
Yeah.
nobody get blocked last night?
Well, that's
Yeah,
good. I mean, they time them out, but never block.
mm,
Not over here. I usually do the
yeah.
blocking, but because the trolls are welcome over here too. Because they want to eat, and probably half of them made my doggone channel. But yeah,
But
they
no, Vato said that troll that was in the chat last night. He kept saying that was cool in the chat last night, so she ain't made your channel.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I know I know she was on Erica's channel yesterday or last night, and we went at it a little bit.
Oh, did y'all? I missed
Yeah,
that.
then she stuck her middle finger up. She stuck her middle finger up.
That was before you went live or after?
Yeah, yeah, it was before I went live. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay.
before I went live. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do an unsubscribe part. We about to boot your ass about the island. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna do. Um, but yeah, yeah. And then cause
I
she
don't know
didn't
why
talk about
everybody don't turn on Erica. I don't know. I missed a whole stage. I don't know what happened.
well, it's not, what? See, Erica do that news thing, and she kind of goes through the whole thing, like what's going on, and like, she even was talking a little about my situation. I mean, yes, I'm glad that she let everybody know, but still, just the way that she was saying it, and then she's kind of trying to get people to argue and bicker and beefing and shit. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what she was trying to do with me and homegirl. And I went up there. I said, Erica, stop it. Stop it. I ain't got no beef with her. She, you know what I mean? We all right now. We all right. I'm not trying to start nothing with nobody if they don't come at me. I'm not, you know? So,
Hmm.
and I mean, you already know the person that I really, really, really got to beef with. But you know what?
Right.
That person's been quiet because I guess the damage
It
was
ain't
done.
but two people that I know you got a constant beef with. All the rest of them really just like some
I
petty
know, right?
stuff.
Right,
Right.
exactly. But that's been quiet a little bit, and I check every day. I check every day. Yep, I check every day just to make sure ain't nothing simmering in the pot that. So it's been quiet and shit. So I've been quiet. Like I said, the
But
damage.
see, these people that end up talking about people on they talking about people and call themselves dragging people or exposing people and stuff, they really make themselves look stupid because like don't nobody even like really care about that stuff. Like you
Right,
actually
but you
doing it
know
for
what?
what reason?
But I'm gonna tell you, Book said that fooling was in the chat, just picking people out and doxing them as they come in. That's what he said.
Oh
And he
wow.
told her, listen, enough is enough, stop it. But he said that she won't do it. She won't do it. She keep on doxing this and doxing that and doxing. So so
I
I'm
mean, like,
telling.
what? Okay, besides telling somebody personal business, I don't see the benefit unless somebody like a pedo or is, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. I don't understand like the real reason for it.
I don't
Like
understand it either. I don't. It's like, what are you getting out of, what are you getting out of it? What is it?
exposing somebody personal business or
Right,
life. Like
exposing
what?
somebody's personal life. What are you getting out of doing that to somebody? Just so you can get numbers, just so people can come and be like, oh my God. But see, the thing is they don't understand what they're doing. What they don't understand, that they're putting these people lives in danger. But they don't get it. And also they're putting a person's job at jeopardy too. A person can lose their job. A person can lose their job. You know, um, and like I was saying, the research that I was doing, I was saying, well, how are they getting this information? And the smart thing to do is when people come up on here, don't even use your real picture. Don't use your real picture. use
Right,
use
exactly.
a
I
fake
didn't
picture.
use mine, but this the thing about it. Like when you tell, or either when you call yourself exposing somebody, like the reason why I'm like I know I'm not going to nobody because like even though I get called a fake lawyer, you know what I'm saying? We have
Mhm.
when you take that oath, you have a moral, you have obligations. So like why would I sit here and say stuff about somebody, drag somebody and just give just be so nasty and negative or whatever. I don't need nobody trying to get me debarred, you know what I'm saying, or report me to the bar association, you know what I'm saying, for about my conduct or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not finna you're not nothing on here is going to mess with my private life. You know what I'm saying at all. I don't give a heck what
I
nobody
heard they
say.
right, but you know what? I heard they even went as far as of when they did that to watch. They went as far as calling her job.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's what I'm saying. And so people like, oh, you had behind the arbitrage, right? I don't need nobody calling my law firms, playing on the phone. I don't need nobody report me to the bar. I don't need nobody doing none of that in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? So no, I would not. Especially when didn't they try to mess up not on my watch nursing license? I remember they was first saying something about that in the beginning. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like, and then somebody did get fired from their job. I can't remember who it was that, you know what I'm saying? So and y'all, like they found out people got, deals, working with the FBI, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Like, why is y'all exposing that kind of stuff about people? Like, you know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? For what
Right.
reason?
Right. That's why I got my friend. She works for Homeland Security, and she's gonna help me. And like I said, we need to put a stop to this doctrine. I mean, if you're doing battling online and stuff like that, and you dragging online and stuff, okay, drag online, drag on YouTube. But don't try to drag that person outside of YouTube into their family life, into the kids, into whatever. You know what I mean? What?
Right,
And
right,
then why are you doing that? And then you're making a big deal about it. My thing is
right.
this: that if a person wants to find out information, okay, do it quietly. Do it quietly, and leave those bullets in that gun. Leave them bullets in that gun. Just say, you know what? Okay, I've been doxxed by this person.
But it
Okay.
ain't even actually no bullets because like when you pull it's really like this how I look at it. When you
Mm-hmm.
put up somebody's personal stuff or things that first of all, don't nobody tell the whole truth on stuff. Everybody telling lies. Everything is like I'm gonna say half the truth, half lies. You know what I'm saying? You make
Mm-hmm.
it spin they make
Mm-hmm.
it spin what narrative they wanted to spin. You know what I'm saying? So like for what reason? Like okay, if somebody get having domestic violence issues or somebody not married or got multiple anything about their personal life, what actually telling people on YouTube and talking about it, what does it actually do? Like what? It's not going to make you tons of money.
No.
It's not. I mean,
Mm-mm.
especially this is the part that give me. Y'all doing all this and ain't making no money behind it. So what reason is it to do it?
These
There's
channels ain't
no
going
reason
nowhere, Miss
to do
Lakers.
none of this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
These
What you
channels,
doing,
right. These channels,
huh?
these some of these channels, I'm not saying all, but some of these channels, they're not going nowhere. They're just here for the fun and the dragon. That's it. Because YouTube is not gonna they're not gonna promote them. They're not going to get um you know uh what I'm saying, an ad, or somebody's going to pick them up and say, "Hey, can you can you show our product, because we like the way your channel's going and this and that." They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Those
Yeah,
advertisers are going to pass them right by. You know what I mean?
exactly,
Yep. Mhm.
exactly. And like I said, even if they don't have it, they still not making no money. So why would you do something that you really not? It's not beneficial. Like, what is it beneficial for? Like, for what?
I know, and it's so crazy because the ones that do it, it's like they just get, listen, y'all gotta listen to this. Listen, I'm gonna do it live. Y'all come on over because this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be, oh my god, y'all gonna love it. Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, the crowd is gonna leave because they're gonna want to know. And that person, yeah. Now this person here, this person here, and that person this. But why? Why are you doing it? And where is it gonna get you? You know, but okay, you're gonna get the views and stuff, but then on the long run, all you're doing is you're not hurting that. You're hurting that person's family. You're hurting that person's job. You're hurting that person's kids and stuff like that. Because you never know. You never know when you step out of these YouTube streets and you go into somebody's family life. You never know if a woman is running from an abusive boyfriend, or a
Right.
woman is trying to get custody of her kids, and you step right in there and with that messy stuff, and now it's like it's messed up because you don't drag her family, the family member, and now bam, now she done lost completely custody. I mean, stuff like that. People just don't know. See, the people, to me, they on YouTube, they take it more for fun. They don't care
And then
because
yeah,
they don't
and
look
then
at
if
it
you
as
find out somebody was getting beat on, like what's funny about that? Like
right,
to talk about it, like you don't know what traumatizing effects they might have in their life, and you just you bringing this up.
right, or they got a record, or they got a record.
Oh right, yeah,
And
yeah,
my
they got a
thing is
record.
that
Like I
YouTube
said,
allows
if they record ain't for the R word or they a pedo, like what it matters? Anything else like
right.
that?
But you know what? What makes me upset, and what makes me want to just keep going farther with this doxing thing is because of YouTube allows this stuff. YouTube allows this person's information to be uploaded for the world to see. You know what I
But
mean?
listen to this, like, and where is it being done at? You don't see the other people doing that. It ain't nothing but our people doing it to
Right,
each other. And listen,
right.
it's not
You're
even
absolutely
platforms
right.
they got that's making real money. You know what I'm saying? These is
Right.
platforms that ain't making no money or some crumbs that's doing it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why they're
So
still going to be here after the ones the true people that want some shit. They're gonna advance and move on up. But watch, the messy people are still going to be doing the same thing. They're still going to be doxing. They're still going to be dragging. They're still going to be closing down channels. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, they may make a couple of dollars if they get monetized, but that's it. They're not gonna grow. They're not gonna grow. The only thing they're gonna do is grow in messiness. They're, but you ain't gonna buy that car. You ain't gonna buy that car. You ain't gonna buy that house. You know what I mean? Most people come on YouTube. um I'm not saying all, but most of them come with an agenda. Hey, I want to make a couple of dollars. I want to be able to, I want to be able to, and I'm saying it can happen. I want to be able to quit my job. I want to be able to do this full time because, hey, I'm doing the right thing and I can make some money. I can make some money if I change the way that my channel is running. I can do it. you know I could say, you know what, hey, I'm pulling in I'm pulling in 14, 1500, you know, every month when the pay thing come around and stuff like that. You know, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You could be so set. You could be so set that you don't even have to be online every day. You could be so set that you could be like, you know what? I'm only gonna do 2 videos, and I already know I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money. I ain't gotta be on here all the time. I ain't got to. You know, I ain't gotta be on here every day. Because once you start doing the right thing and those numbers start going up and you see a little increase, and you know that once you make that $100 threshold, because when you first start, that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing is you got to get that. You got to make over that 100. And even if you do get 100, 9 times out of 10, if you get super chats and this and that, I'm pretty sure that plays a part into your revenue too. You know what I mean? But say if you do 2 good videos and you
Exactly.
increase, that next couple of days you can just sit back. You ain't got to put no video up because your money is still going to keep on going because people are always constantly going to look at your content. You know, you could be asleep, you could be out shopping, you could be whatever. There's somebody that's always going to be looking at your video. You know what I mean? Now, the right people that you want are the promoters. Those are the ones that be kind of taking a real good look at your channel and be like, hey, can you promote this for us? And we'll give you X amount of dollars on top of your YouTube dollars. Yeah, that's how
Exactly.
the blue people be doing it. Them blue people probably look at us and be laughing. Them blue people probably be looking at us and laugh. Because that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna come over here for some hee-hees and ha-has and bozos and all that other stuff. And they're gonna go back over there and start counting their bread. The only thing we over here doing is counting bodies. They counting money. We counting bodies over here.
Right. You can't take bodies to the bank. You can't take
Right. You
bodies to the
can't take
grocery
right.
store.
You
You
can't
can't
take
take
bodies to the
bodies
bank. You can't buy no
to the
car.
gas station.
You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, but see them blue people, kudos to them because I watch them all the time and I'd be like, you know what? One day, and it'd be some of them young girls. It'd be some of them young girls. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, and I thought about this too, Miss Lakers, is that we got a lot of older people on here, but yet we also have a lot of youngers on here too. So you would think that some of the mature older people would teach some of the young girls, would teach some of the young guys and stuff, but instead they're too busy. They're battling. They're calling each other out and this and that, and it's almost like, wait a minute, you probably got a son the same age as this person that you arguing and battling with,
Right.
stuff like
Exactly.
that. Why don't you show him? Why don't you give him some knowledge? Why don't you give him some food that he can eat instead of always trying to be like, nigga, I'm gonna drive you. Where are you at? Where's you at? Pull up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're not. Because the same thing. Some of the older mature people that's on YouTube, best believe they like that probably in real life too. They want to be young. And if they got young kids like they got on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be trying to hang around their kids' friends, or they're gonna try to be down because they want to fit in. The same way they try to fit in on YouTube, they try to fit in their kids' life too. Look at some of these daughters, or look how some of these mothers try to dress and act like the daughters, want to try to be like the daughter and stuff. Some of them. I'm not saying all, but some of them. Yeah. Yep.
Right. And I just don't understand how people have so much time to devote to this. Like
I
so
know.
much time. I can't spend a whole day going, on here. I can't even spend a couple of like 2 or 3 hours. I'm done and bored with it. Especially if ain't nobody talking about nothing that got, content.
Right. And my thing is this too, is that
Donna,
my
what
thing,
you going through?
see, and my thing, wait a minute, hold up. It's according to what? She's sad and that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I was listening. I was listening to RS live stream today, and and she was saying something about promoting and stuff like that. My thing is this, is that ain't nobody made it to the top yet. Ain't nobody made it to the top. You know what I mean?
Not
To
in this
me,
sector anyway.
right, not in this sector. So it should be all about, you know what? If a content creator, come to you and be like, listen, can you help me? Can you help me? Um, you know, maybe, um, let me
Get
drop
this
my
and get that done.
information or
You
something.
know,
We don't help each other. We don't
no,
help
but
each
you
other. That's why we're not
I'll
going to
just
grow.
go nowhere. Let me tell you, it's a black channel that over in another sector. It's like maybe 5 or 6 people that's on the the panel together, and they got a big channel. But what they did was they all came together. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And did it. So and they got a big platform.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what could have happened in this one. But no, let me tell you, this little sector is just like living in the hood, you know, on here. That's how I look at it. Like
exactly.
it's just like everything that go on in like the inner city, like the ghetto part of the inner city, is just like how this sector is. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You got people that's older people that's not finna get into all this and that. Then you got I mean, it's just like when they go from one page to another talking about somebody, it's like in the hood when somebody go borrow sugar, for
Yeah,
somebody else. It's just like. So
that's
that
what it is.
they borrow their messiness and they take it to another platform and take it to another one, and so on,
Yep.
and everybody just follow right behind it. I'm
Right,
like,
but best believe the ones that call themselves with that messiness, they're not even going to be accepted in nice clean live streams. The ones that wipe your feet before you come in my house and sit down. You know what I mean? You come in there and be like kicking the door in and be like, hey, no, you ain't even gonna be able to hang out at the club because they're gonna be like, you out of here. No, nope, you can't even come in. You can't. You know what I mean? So, like I said, kudos to those blue people, and it's just not even the blue people. It's also some of these young boys. It's also some of these young girls, and they're doing it by themselves. They're doing it by themselves. They don't even have a live stream. They just have
they just
a
post
mouthpiece.
videos and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there's
They
a
just have
lot
a
of them like that.
mouthpiece, and they know what to say. And if they do have a live stream, they're not gonna nobody's gonna come up because they just actually lie. And they just pop
Right,
your shit. And then you look
right.
in the chat, and they got like 1K. Yeah, just going up. People just
Yes, exactly. And that's what I say. Like they think like they doing something when they get 1,000 subs over here. You still ain't like what you doing. You're not making no money. I mean, like what's $100, $200? I mean, like that's not no money to me. Like that, I'm gonna
no.
sit here and drag people and talk about people. You know what I'm saying? $100 and the change is not worth me doing that. Like my character means so much more to me than that. You know what I'm saying? To do
Right.
stuff like that. Or to go
Exactly.
dig up somebody's background for what? Like I mean,
Right.
my motto is if it don't make dollar, don't make sense, I don't do it. I just
Right.
don't. Like my time too
Right.
valuable to
Exactly.
do that stuff.
But they can't.
Mm-mm.
But see, the thing is that they don't want to put the work in to actually promote their channel the best, the good way. They don't want to go outside of YouTube and just be like, if you're out at the mall or the store or whatever, go up to, hey, praise, excuse me, do you have a YouTube channel? You know about YouTube? Well, let me just tell you da 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 da, and can you just check me out, and if you like me, can you hit me? Can you subscribe to my channel? That's just kind of paving out, you getting out here and you actually walking the pavement, or you're somewhere and you're just kind of telling people, word of mouth
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Some
But
people,
you
they
have to
don't
do
want
that with
people
any
to.
business. You got to network to be successful at it. You know what I'm saying? Devote time to it. You know what I'm saying? Be dedicated to it. And that's what I think about. I'm like, man, like some people that's on here that don't have no job, no nothing. If you
Right,
put that much effort into devoting, that time into you instead of destroying somebody else on here, how Mike, how great you can be in your life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dedicating all them hours to negativity and ripping somebody else's life apart? What about spending much hours into building your life up, making your life meaningful?
Right,
You know
right.
what
And
I'm saying?
just like lizard fooling, you know, she's selling all that makeup and stuff like that and this and that. But you know what? You would think that, but because she's messy like that, she could show some of these young girls, hey, this is how I got started in the Mary Kay. Just in case if you guys want to know. And this is that, teach. But instead she don't do that. She wants to drag. She wants to drag, and she wants to dox and all of that. You know what I mean? So the only thing they're learning, most of these young girls on here, is, hey, I know how to drag. I know how to dox now because y'all done taught us. Y'all taught us, and after we're gone, the next pile of people that come moving into this gut bucket ghetto sector, they're going to do it too. Or they're gonna come up with some new stuff. They're gonna come up with some new stuff. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, it's so many things out here like you can do to start, you know what I'm saying? And people just, it's like nobody want to do the work. 'Cause, I mean, you might have to struggle and start off small in the beginning, but if you know where you trying to reach, you can get there. Like nobody have instant success overnight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everything you
right,
want in
right.
life, you got to work for. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to work for anything no more. It's like everybody just lazy, want everything handed to them.
Yep, exactly. And like I said, there's so much, and I hate to say it, but it's true. So I'm gonna say it. It's so much wasted talent over here. It's people that can do comedy. It's people that can do rap. It's people that can do clothes. We got so much talent over here. You know what I mean? But the
Exactly.
only thing is
Exactly.
that nobody's teaching nothing. Only thing they're teaching is dragging, doxing, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You got Mahaya. Now Mahaya, he does music. He's got some good music. But why don't he teach a class? Why don't he bring some of these young guys that want to do rap? Why can't he say, you know what? I'm gonna open my platform, and I'm gonna be in my studio, and I'm going to show you. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna show you how I put together a song. Teach,
Right.
teach. You know what I mean? Ronnie, he makes beats. He makes beats. Open your panel one day and be like, okay, y'all, this is how I come up with my beats. I do this, I do that, I do that. Now you're teaching.
But they all got studios. I told you about my little cousin that I ended up. He started out in his mom's basement. He like my third cousin. Second. Cause mama is my first cousin. Yeah, he my second cousin. 'Cause he my cousin's son. Now he can't rap, but he know how to work all the equipment you need. You know what I'm saying, to make
Mhm.
beats and rap off of whatever. So everybody, all his friends was like going to studios. You know what I'm saying, and paying for studio time. So what he wanted to do was make a studio in his mama's basement.
Yeah.
Okay. Once she said okay, I helped him do it.
Hold up.
Now
Hold up.
he has it.
Wait a minute, Miss Lakers. Big Black, that's I think that's Miss Lakers echo. Wait a minute, hold up.
Do I got an echo?
Oh yeah, you been had an echo. I
Why you
just
ain't tell me that?
No, I said I just let it go because it's not that bad. But I guess Big Black, I guess he's saying this bad because he
I
think it
don't
was
hear it
good.
on my end though. I'm about
No,
to go back in the back and come back in. Let me see.
okay. So anyway, y'all, like I was saying, is that we need to put a stop to to all this doxing and stuff like that. And like I said, the person that leaks your information, you make sure that you go to your local law enforcement and you have everything. You have snapshots of the chat and all of that. You take it to your law enforcement and say, listen, this person has been doing this, been doing that, and then that way they'll be able to go after YouTube, because somebody has to be responsible. And I think that is YouTube, because YouTube is the one that is allowing that shit to be uploaded on the doggone website. You know what I mean? And that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Somebody has to be held responsible. Because let me just ask y'all something. What happens if somebody actually go and do something to a kid, and that kid ends up dying? Who's responsible? Who's responsible? Is YouTube responsible in some of this? Because I'm pretty sure once the investigation start, the police or the private investigator, whoever's on the case, they're going to say, well, what happened? How did this person's information get up on YouTube? And then they're going to say, well, I'm pretty sure the people are going to be like, well, why did you allow this information to be leaked on your website? So someone could see.
YouTube. Yeah,
Somebody has to be held responsible.
yeah. Do I still got an echo?
No.
Okay. YouTube will be responsible. You know that actually, right? Because they be responsible. The person who did it responsible, and that's what I be saying when people let people information out. You don't know who's behind all these other avatars that's on here. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? How you know there's not a R person
A
that
killer.
are people,
Right. A
yeah,
killer.
or
A
killer,
child
or
killer.
pedo. You know what I'm saying? You don't know
Right.
who's in these chats that watching and listen to what you say. How you know ain't nobody in the hometown where they live at on here? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And go hurt that person. You know what I'm saying?
And
You don't
go
know
and hurt
that.
that person just on GP, because some people, believe it or not, some people, they look at us as, hey, that person, that's my number one. I'm their number one fan, or or you hurt my subscriber, one of my content creators. I'm going to get you. I'm going to
You
get
just
you. And then
just
they'll
like
try
that
to keep
man.
you out.
Right. Like that man that killed that girl that had
Mhm.
that only pay. He thought she belonged to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the other man was messing with his woman. You know what I'm saying? And so what he did was somehow her address got out there. He went there, broke into her apartment, was waiting for her to come in and killed her and himself.
Yes, I
Like
know.
so you
I know. And
never
she was a
know.
pretty girl. Right. And she
Right.
and she was a pretty girl. But yep, you're right. And he got a hold of her, he got a hold of her information. And yeah, yeah. Because you might as well
Because you
say
never
he
know
doxed
who.
her. Right. You might
Yeah.
as well say he doxed her, because the way that she looked and the way he looked, that's the only way he got her information. Because she probably, I'm pretty sure, didn't give him the time of day, or she accepted all those cash apps and this and that and stuff,
Right.
and he was able to track that stuff down by that. You know what I mean? Because like you said, those cash apps, they those cash apps, the PayPal's and all of that stuff, all of that stuff is attached with your information. You know,
So right, like you said, you don't know who on here or how somebody feel and be like, oh, I really love her, and this person
right?
did this to her.
Exactly.
I'm going to get them for her. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? You never
Hmm.
know who on here.
Right. You never know, or you never know what pedophile is behind the computer, with his thing out, and he's like, "Oh wow,
Right.
look at all these girls, look at all these beautiful women. Oh my God, this and that." Now, and then they'll seek one out and be like, "Oh, I like her. I like her." Yeah, and then he's got to be a cut above the rest. So first thing he gonna do is I'm a cash app her $100. I'm a cash app her $200 just to get her attention, just to get her attention. And then once you see that, oh man, thank you. You're out. But
Right.
meanwhile, you never know what that crazy person is thinking. Oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her information because I'm a dox her ass, and that's how it starts. And that's how it starts. So my thing is this, and like I said before, I want to put a stop totally, or I want YouTube to say, you know what, we're not allowing that information up on these platforms anymore. We're not allowing people's personal information to be leaked out. We're not allowing this. We're not allowing that anymore. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to see. I want to see that the
And they
doc
can't say
right,
they're
and
not
I
responsible.
want I want the person to dox that person, have be held responsible. I want to see that person do some jail time, because that's what it's going to take. And it's sad, but it's true. But it seemed like to me it's going to take a person almost to be killed either a person or
I've
their
been
child.
saying that somebody gonna get killed before anybody care about anything.
Yep. And then YouTube will come and be like, what happened? What happened? What do you mean what happened? This is what you're letting out. This is what you're allowing. You're allowing this. So eventually something's gonna break. Something.
Yeah, if y'all can chase behind somebody using music and interrupt their lives, you can stop people from putting people personal business out there. That's how I
That's
feel
what
about
right.
it.
And that's what I have a problem with, Miss Lakers, because it's like, wait a minute, you're so quick to come at me when when I put something up far as the music, you know,
Or a movie or
and, or
somebody
or
a
or
clip or
yeah, or a
something. Yeah.
movie or something like that. They were so quick. They were so quick when I put that little skit up that time, and YouTube came after my channel, struck it down. What they did is they sent me an email before when I got off. When I rechecked it, I got an email saying they asked, "Why did you do that? Why did you put somebody else's content up?" And I said, "Well, I didn't know. They didn't even want to hear it." Next, strike. You can't go out. You can't go live. You can't upload for 7 days. You're done.
But people over here putting out people personal information, y'all ain't
Right,
watching that.
right, right. And they should do the same thing. They should do the same thing with those with the person that's actually saying something about doxing, putting that person's information. And I'm talking about the content creators. They need to go after their channels. They don't even need to strike them. They just need to close them down. Get them out of here. Get them out
But
of here.
then they need to make sure that they don't come back with another page too, because you'll close down one page and they just bring up another one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But with YouTube, I think that, well, I don't know. They said that you can only have two accounts, but the doctors, they're getting trickier anyway, because the only thing they can do, they can't use the same number. But if they get a third phone or a fourth phone or something, use that number, then yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to make accounts and stuff. But they won't be able to make an account using that same phone number. They won't be able to make an account with that. And maybe the second page, yeah, but not no third page, not with that same number. Because YouTube already told me, they said, your channel was down. Now, if you make another page, call yourself trying to make another page. We're going to find that page and we're going to completely. I was like, well, geez, you worrying about little old me, but you got people, personal information being leaked and actually their names, on the community board. On the community board. This is where I'm seeing this stuff. Is on the
Oh
community board.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is where I'm seeing it. This is why I'm up. This is why I'm in my feelings like that, because I'm seeing people's police records leaked up on the community board. I'm seeing their charges, and I'm like, why is YouTube allowing this? That's
But
that's
y'all won't allow me to use a song or stuff like that. But it's okay to put somebody's whole life on there.
right.
Yeah, I understand.
So this is what I'm saying, is that the person, like, just say if you go into a live stream and the creator is sitting there talking about, and they're actually leaking this person's information. Okay, record that whole live stream. Record it, because YouTube, even if you take it to YouTube, they want you to jump through hoops and do all this and do all that, and sometimes they'll take the video down, but if they feel that it's not there, they'll leave it up. But go one step farther, shoot that whole conversation, shoot the chat box and all of that stuff, take it to the police, tell the police, tell the people that you've been going to YouTube, and also show proof that this person has been harassing you and doing this and doing that. You take it to your local police department, and I guarantee you they're going to step in. And then if they don't do it, then you go even one step farther. You take it to the news people. Go to your news station people and say, listen, I need help. Because I'm pretty sure every city has like a public or community helpline that you could call and get some information like that. And then you have to, once you get the ball rolling of some outside people that will come in and contact YouTube, then I think YouTube will start cleaning up a little bit. But right now, the messiness is just getting too much out of hand, and and I feel more for the kids, and I feel more for the people that that's in church that don't even know nothing about YouTube. The kids, very well mannered and all of this stuff, don't they have no idea that they're being put in danger. You know what I mean? They're being put in danger. But you know what?
It's
They just
crazy.
take it. Some people just take it. Hey, you know what? So what? It's just fun. It's fun. No, 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 no.
It's not
It
fun to watch somebody talk about somebody's personal life.
right. See, here's the thing. YouTube. See, that's how they're getting the information. My thing is that nobody. I'm pretty sure everybody that's on YouTube don't have everybody's numbers. So my
Right.
thing is this: is that it's YouTube that's allowing this. Ain't nobody else. It's YouTube. Somebody has to be responsible, and I think it's YouTube because they're allowing this person's stuff to be aired. If YouTube didn't air none of that, there would be no doxing. There would be no doxing because nobody would know nothing about anybody. Not
Right.
necessarily if you gave me a personal phone number or something like that, or you gave them your Instagram or Facebook, or whatever. But to actually see, things, see papers, see where your kids go to school, see what you drive, see where you live. YouTube allows that. YouTube allows that, and I think that they need to be held responsible. And like I said, I'm gonna work with my friend because like I said, she do Homeland Security, and we're not gonna stop there. And like I said, come Monday, I'm gonna do even some more research because because somebody got to be held responsible, and all this doxing has to stop. Because they're trying to get their channels up and popping. Get your channel up and popping a different way. If you want to drag that person, call that person all types of names and stuff, fight, fight, fight in the YouTube streets. You know what I mean? That's what we do.
No, 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 not fighting YouTube. Since you want to go get somebody personal information that's not on YouTube and bring it to YouTube, fight off YouTube. Like, have
Right.
that same energy that you have about somebody. Like, okay, and this what I don't respect. Anybody can talk about somebody over the internet.
Right.
Anybody can do that. Anybody can be big and bad over the internet. If you don't like somebody so much or you can't stand somebody, okay, go see them in real life. Like, how you gonna say you don't like somebody over an avatar? Because
Right.
none anybody that's on here, that's not the person actually that you don't
They're just
like. It's the
avatar gangsters.
avatar,
That's what
right?
they are. That's
No,
why I'm
get
glad
the
I
heck
put
out of
that
here.
song up because they are. They're nothing but avatar gangsters. They want to be gangsters behind the avatar. They want to talk their shit and this and that. And that's what most of them do. That's what most of them do. You know what I mean? I say kudos to the ones that come over or just kind of linger down the wrong street and just happen to come over here in this sector, and they just have just a picture of a banana or orange or something like that. Say, hey, I'm new here. Okay, that's it. You know what I mean? But then sometimes those doxers, they can be so slick. They know how to probably even break through that. They probably know how to break through that too because once they log on to your channel, I believe that's how they're getting it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I believe
but
that's how they're getting it too.
it's just so sad that it's so many of us on here that, like you said, got these platforms, and it's like this now because so many that was subs when you started, they were
Hmm.
subs, and now they content creators. But the point being is that, like, no one in this sector is truly successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one is making a ton of money like some of these ones in these other sectors are making. So, like,
Right,
why band
like
together?
RS. Now she at one time, I thought at one time she had changed her whole channel around because the way she was like, oh, I got rid of all those people, the ones that I'm changing my whole thing around. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But you see, she back messy, just as messy as the damn streets. She done turned back around. She done turned back around. because she probably figured, hey, when I was trying to, conduct the right way, my numbers fell, or some of my subscribers, they left or whatever. So now I'm gonna go back messy. I'm gonna go back to get my numbers back up, and that's what she's doing.
I don't
That's
even watch, so I don't know. But
Well,
it's
I,
just
I
sad.
peek in. I peek
Yeah,
in. I peek in
right.
because I be wondering, like, is she ever gonna take a breath? Because I mean, she be going like 91, going like, damn. Are you gonna breathe now? Breathe and breathe and breathe. She don't breathe. I was like, damn. Like, damn, bitch, breathe.
You're crazy, Patricia. You know what be killing me when people be titled, I'm bored. You bored and you nothing. You don't have no kids. You don't have nothing else. No man. No nothing. Your house clean. Did you cook dinner? Did you do anything besides like you bored and you on YouTube? Like, you be having too much free time.
Well, it's. I'm telling you, Miss Lakers, YouTube is it's just a crazy place. Sometimes I be thinking, like, when I change over, and get out of this rut that I'm in and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about, because I don't want to drop this page, because I mean, I have my subscribers and stuff like
You
that.
can change your name to your page without dropping it,
Yeah,
Patricia.
yeah. And I,
But you want to go another way. I remember we was talking about that. You was like, you don't want to you want to change and reach out to more people. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I remember you was saying that.
right, and
So
slowly phase this sector out, slowly, and move on, because I'm not, because I know that, my monetization could be a little bit more. Yes, I get a few bucks, but if I know that I could do a little bit better, I know my channel could probably go a little bit farther if I move away a little bit, just phase out from this sector. Yeah, come back and visit and hang out, but best believe it's gonna be the same old thing. People are still gonna be doctoring, people are still gonna be dragging, people are still gonna be scratching. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be like, dang, ain't nothing changed. She's still being her, he's still being him, and they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
but it's crazy because it didn't start this way. Like this, I remember like, man, we used to have like so much fun. I mean, like have
Right.
positive lives. You know what I'm saying? With a ton of people in
Positive.
there, a couple of hundred, and
Right.
we talking about relationships and parenting and just everyday life. We used to
Right.
be
Right.
talking about, and
Right.
but
But even when
now,
people,
oh
yep,
my goodness.
right, but you know what though? Even when there is some people out there, I'm not saying no, but even when there's some people, they probably want to be that. They probably want to put, some good topics up to talk about. But you're
But
gonna
they
have
ain't
somebody be
nobody
like,
on
I don't
watch.
want to listen
Yeah.
to that shit. I don't want to hear that. Who cares about that? I'm going over here with the messy stuff at. But this is stuff that you could use. This is stuff that's happening around you, in real life and stuff, and you don't want to hear about it, but you want to hear about the guy that got shot in the head, or you want to hear about the mother that got dragged, or you want to hear about that person that got doxxed and their information is being leaked, but you don't want to hear something positive that could probably help you, or somebody that hey, you know what, I went to such and such live and I sat in there and they were giving some good information. Like Vato, yeah, he screws around the YouTube streets and stuff, but he knows stocks. He knows stocks and stuff. You know what I mean? And people could learn. People could learn by all the information that he has. But that's
Right,
probably
but people
that's
in this
probably
sector
why
be
he's
like,
not doing
"Oh,
that.
ain't nobody got no money to be buying stocks and this and that. So they say that, you know what I'm saying, to make it like it's useless what
Yeah,
that person talking about.
right, right.
But
And he
you could,
believes in it though. See, here's the thing.
yeah,
He believes in it. And the same thing the same thing with SSI. You know, I used to look at his live stream and I used to see like two, three, four, five people in there. And I'm like, damn, you know, why can't we all come together and at least try to help SSI? But see, I already know which way SSI is going. SSI loves games. He loves his basketball. He loves stuff that is into sports and stuff. You know what I mean?
right,
So I
right.
told him, I said, listen, I said, SSI, I'm when I go down these YouTube streets and I just happen to see somebody, you know, a channel and stuff, I'm going
There's a
to put
lot of
your name
large
out.
gaming shows.
Right. I said,
Yeah,
I'm going to put your name out and I'm going to say, hey, come over here and check this guy out. You know, he's into the same thing as you. And,
right,
you know what I mean? Because he's not really with a lot of bullshit because SSI don't hold a lot of live streams. He's mostly into his sports. You know what I mean?
right.
He's mostly into his sports. And that's why I believe that once he gets that right hookup, I believe he's going to take off. He's going to take off because number one, the gaming seems like that they make some pretty good money. This is what I heard. You know, the gaming, they make pretty good money and stuff, and this is what he's into. Yeah, he travels the streets and stuff like that and go up on other people's live streams and pop their shit. But 9 times out of 10, when SSI is home, he's home into his sports and
Right.
he don't care about the numbers. He'll look up and be like, yeah, okay, I don't care if it's two
I don't
people up
care if
in
it
there.
ain't but
I,
one person in there.
right.
He be like,
He will still be up in there. It don't
mm-hmm.
matter to him because he's doing what he wants to do and he's loving it.
Right,
He's having
right,
fun. And see, and that's where we
right.
mess up. This is what we need to do. We need to get back to us. We need to get back to what's fun and what other
Yeah,
people
but
might
see,
think
then
is
that
fun.
people having to realize, like, okay, I ain't gonna have, but like maybe if I talk about positive stuff and real content, probably gonna only have like 10 people or 5 people in my life. Some you have to be satisfied with that. Sometimes over here in this sector, in order to be able to go that way, why a lot of people don't do it. You know.
Right, right. And just like Envy. Now he's monetized now. He's monetized. And I asked him, I said, Envy, I said, where are you taking your channel to? And he has an idea. He knows exactly what he's gonna do, and he probably knows exactly what he's not gonna do because he sees what's really going on and stuff. So I'm pretty sure his platform is probably gonna be mostly about music.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's
I'm
his
pretty
thing.
sure.
Yeah, he into that. And you know what? And that's what people don't realize. When you want to do something in life, you have to plan. Like, and I'm quite sure he probably already had the plan ready when he ever did get monetized. When you see something, you know what I'm saying, you plan for it. You think about like where you want to be, like in 2 or 3 years or whatever. Like when he got monetized, he said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take my channel this way and that way." So that's the same thing like in life. When like I listen to a lot of people that's billionaires just talk like Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
He tells a story about he had his last $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he had started all these businesses. So he was like, he had two businesses. He said, no, he had 100,000. So he said he took that 100,000 and put 50,000 in one business and 50,000 he invested to the other one. Okay. He said this all the money he had was his last 100,000. And he said, but I'm going to bet on me with both my companies. And he put 50,000 in each one. And guess what? It ended up being what he did made him a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So, like they say, if you don't invest in yourself, who else will? You have to do
Right.
it first for somebody else to do it. That's just like Cooley made a joke about that she gonna say I'm not a lawyer, but she was like, all she got is them homes she own and that jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? But okay, even if that all I got though is mine and I got it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's successful. It's what I work for and it's and what I was blessed, God blessed me with. I don't care if that's all I got. Okay, like, and what did you saying with that? What do you have? Like why you talking about
Right.
what I got? What do
What
you
do she
have?
have? She ain't got
Yeah, I'm
nothing.
not finna
She's
right.
she's selling that. She's trying to sell that raggedy old What was that?
But okay,
That
but
weird
listen,
cake.
but even with that, it can be successful too if you have a platform to speak about it on. Like it, and I watched it with a whole lot of girls. Why not do makeup couture, makeup
Exactly.
lives? You know what I'm saying?
There you
Put
go,
on
Miss
showing
Lakers.
if and 9 times out of 10 you got to use your product yourself to show people that it actually worked. You know what I'm saying?
She
So
could be
like
doing so much, right?
right, yeah. If you use it on your skin, okay, I can show you. Like I took pictures before and after. Look how it cleared this up on my skin. Look how it did that. You know what I'm saying? And then like wear the makeup, wear the perfume, just do any of it. Like that's how you talk about the things that you have, the things
Right.
that you want to sell. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Exactly. Because I'm pretty sure, yes, she's trying to sell that merch, whatever, those sweatpants and t-shirts and all of that stuff. Why not talk about it? Why not say, hey ladies, this is what I had to do. This is what you can do to sell your merch, or this is what you could do to this is how this product worked. For the light skin women that got complexion, you use this. For the women that got darker skin complexion, you use this. Because it's going to be somebody that's probably going to be in the chat and be like, okay,
I
I see
need
how she
that.
did
Yeah,
that. I
right,
see how she
right.
did that. Look at, and you know what? It would people will start looking probably at her different, because they'll probably look like, you know what? She's not, she done changed the whole channel around. She's more trying to educate the young girls. She's trying to sell that product, and she's doing it the right way, and she's getting orders, because people are gonna be like, how can I get this? I like this and this and that. And she could sit in front of the camera and she could be like, this is how you put this on. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? Y'all see this? Y'all see that? Of course, you're gonna have hacklers. You're gonna have people be like, oh,
Who cares?
whatever.
Who
But some of them
cares?
young
Like,
girls,
yeah.
right? Some of them young girls are gonna be like, I want some of that. I want some of
Okay,
that.
even older people that take care of themselves. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? I might not wear makeup, but I love that my skin pretty enough that I don't have to wear makeup. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And so like
exactly.
and things you have to use like okay, like I'm an organic person. Like I got like 10 rose bushes in my yard. And I actually use the rose bushes to make me rose water. Okay, rose water is good for your skin. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Witch hazel is a good skin toner, to even out your skin. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things like vitamin E, peppermint, so many things that people don't know. Aloe vera, that's very good for your skin and your hair. Shea
Right,
butter, coconut, olive oil. It's so many things that people just don't know that's good for
right,
you,
right.
your body, your skin.
Right,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
she
Right.
but she probably feels that because she's messy. She's messy. She likes to do this. She likes to do that. She probably feel like, oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to get nobody to, but why don't you at least try it? Try it.
Yeah.
Try to change. Just try to change one day. Try to say, you know what? I'm going to show these young girls, what I do to get,
Just
to get a
anybody, I'm
business
finna
about
show
it.
you how to do right.
Right.
And that's something like I think like I don't know if we scared to do it or scared to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Or people scared to just fail. You know what I'm saying? But if you scared to fail, you would never have anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you
Exactly.
just have to try. Like not one business do I have. Was I scared that I was gonna fail? If I fail, okay, I'm gonna get up and go at it again another way, do something different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
to see. And if you, like I said, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And just like now, just like Erica. Now I like the way Erica, because Erica has a lot of stuff going for it. Yeah, I know, people, coming after her and stuff, but I look at her because I look at her as a businesswoman, just like I look at you, Miss Lakers, because she's selling jewelry. She got jewelry, she got her hot dogs, even though people, drag her about that or whatever, but she gonna keep on going. She's a businesswoman. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? She's a businesswoman, but she's also a YouTuber too. But she has businesses, And one day, she was showing, hey, this is my product. or this is what I do to, get my business up. This is how I started my hot dog thing. And that's the same thing as Foolin should do. She should do a skincare thing every morning or whatever. Show these young girls on the products to use and stuff like that, because obviously she got to know something about Mary Kay, because she probably been with them for a long time. You know what I mean? Stop keeping that shit behind the shelves and shit. Be like, listen, y'all, listen, girls, I want to show you how to do this. I want to show you how to do that. And people might start thinking different about it. They may be like, you know what? Maybe yeah, she's a messy bitch, but she do show you how to put this on and this and that. And I did buy this and I did buy that because the shit is good. You know what I mean?
Right. But she never did that. You know what I'm saying? She was too busy doing other things. But I'm just gonna tell you, every morning you have to wake up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure you sell something that's good for your skin. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
you wash your because I'm like, I know I got a process. I got what I put on for a mask. You know what I'm saying? Early in the morning when I get up, if I get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? I got aloe vera mask, you know what I'm saying, that I put
Yeah.
on my face. I let that sit on there, you know what I'm saying, for about like a half an hour. Then I wash that off. You know what I'm
But
saying? Then I do the
right, but
next
you
couple
know
of
what,
steps I
Miss
do.
Lakers, I don't mean to cut you
So
off. I always thought that Mary Kay was just strictly for white people. That's
it used to be, but then they branched over. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So they got
Mm,
so many black people on there now promoting it. You know what I'm saying? And nothing gonna stay white forever. The NBA started off white. Look at
right,
it as
right,
now.
exactly,
It's mostly all
exactly.
black. Hardly any white people in the
Yeah.
NBA anymore. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So anything that start off all white, somehow like tennis, look, tennis, golf, somebody black go touch it. And just think about looking at this. Tennis used to be all white. Just think about this. It's Venus and Serena daddy never thought he was like, shoot, my I'm gonna raise some girls that gonna be better than all those white people that's on there. You know what I'm saying? And look,
Hmm.
he didn't say, well, because there's no black people hardly in that sport, they ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But just thinking he thought that way. He didn't think that way. He was like, I'm gonna have the two black girls that's gonna dominate this sport. And look what they did. They did exactly what he worked on them to do. So just
Yeah.
imagine if anybody never invested in themselves or their children, a lot of people wouldn't be a whole lot of place nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah.
Right, right. And like I was saying before, it was just that, it's just a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent over here. And instead of, I was just saying this, instead of some of these older cats, going in on these younger kids and stuff, teach them how to do this, teach them how to do that. And maybe they may feel a little bit different. They might even start respecting you more because, hey, but right now, all of this bickering and this and that and dragging and stuff, they be like, I don't care about you, this and that. And they'll sit there and battle you. They'll sit there and battle you and don't care. You know what I mean? Because something
you
about,
know, I'm about to
go ahead.
slap Max in a minute. She gonna talk about I sound slow talking. She be killing me. She's
Oh,
just
man.
a yeah, Max. You probably my best friend now. They say we text and talk on the phone and everything. I was like, wow. Y'all
Oh,
told me something.
really?
Right? I know. I said, wow. I ain't even know that.
Okay.
When that started happening, like I missed that phone call. I missed all of that. I was like, oh Lord have mercy. But yeah, it's so many things that could have went so different if you know
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
now ain't nobody gonna buy crap from nobody gonna buy nothing.
I know, right? They're gonna be like, because she dug her own grave, so they're gonna look at it as like,
Right.
and
Mm-mm.
I'm not giving you my address for you to send what, so you can have it. You can have it. No, 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 no. This is a
Exactly,
trick. This is
exactly.
this is a trick. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not telling you where you ain't even getting a post. You ain't even getting my PO box
I ain't even
for
give
me.
me the PO box now. Right, exactly.
You ain't even doing that because I don't trust you. I don't trust you because your reputation is tarnished. And once your reputation is tarnished and you're known for being messy and dragging and doxing, ain't nobody gonna trust you. Ain't nobody gonna trust you. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And that's just the way it is. But you know what? Like I said, yeah, YouTube, you know what? again, they got to they got to put a stop to it, and they got to say, they got to say enough is enough. You know what I mean? Because if they quick to strike, why are they so quick to strike somebody's channel? Why are they so quick to send those emails out? And I mean, I've gotten emails as fast, Miss Lakers, as the minute I got off my live. I go into my studio. Up, yeah, we ain't giving, we're not paying you for this video.
Yeah, you can do that, but you can't watch everything else that everybody out here doing. Ain't that
Yeah, I be
crazy?
like, damn, they quick, they quick. After they quick, they quick to do that. You know what I mean? But I don't
Max,
think.
next time you go live, I'm gonna hit your stream yard, Max. You better leave me alone.
Yeah, I gotta check to see who all got wrenches. I do. I thought that I know that Erica got one, but I told her, to do the right thing. So I don't know. But I think I
I
heard
don't think
somebody.
she blocked nobody. I just didn't like that she was like like when she come over here on Friday, she know what she come over here to hang out with you and do. So it just was not going that way. They was arguing. They were saying things that somebody can strike your page about because they were saying those words that you ain't supposed to be saying, to people about the rainbow part. And
Oh,
then she was promoting her show for Sunday. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna come up Sunday when I do so and so and so and so." But okay, like stop doing the promo.
do you
You know
think
what
some
I'm
of them
saying?
deliberately try to quietly sabotage your show? I mean, especially if they
I
know
ain't
what to
saying.
do and what not to do.
I'm just
If they
saying
open
that
their mouth
I ain't
more.
trying to say they sabotage your show. I'm gonna say they take advantage of you on Fridays when because you're not like how you up and talking and kicking it now. You don't
Yeah,
Friday your chill day. You know what I'm saying? Just hang out. So they take advantage of that and do things they know they wouldn't do. It's just disrespectful to me. They wouldn't do that usually because you would say something.
right, right.
But because you don't be all like paying attention all like that, yeah, they take advantage of it, but. I don't know if they trying to deliberately. I'm not gonna say they deliberately trying to sabotage your show, but they do say things that can get somebody else to strike your show. They can say they felt offensive about what somebody else was saying or doing. So
Mm,
I just feel like don't just. I ain't saying nobody trying to say, and I ain't saying that they trying to sabotage it. I just say I feel like they be just a little bit disrespectful. That's all.
yeah. So, dang. Yeah, because I mean, I want to engage with people on Fridays, but I know that once I get into my little juice and stuff, I don't even see the chat, and sometimes I gotta be like, what did that person say? What did that person
Right.
say? What did that? Because I be so into just having fun and hanging out
Right.
and
Right.
this and that and stuff, and I really don't. That's why I'm glad I did get my little mods. Because then whatever I miss, they gonna pick it up. They gonna pick it up. You
Right.
know what I mean? They gonna pick it up. And if they feel that hey, this ain't appropriate, yeah, we gonna put you in timeout. That's it.
Right. No, it's not personal. They just doing it because they know it's disrespectful or whatever. And that's all I just have a problem with. When they start disrespecting you on Friday, knowing that y'all will not do that any other day of the week. You know what I'm
Right. But
saying?
I
Because
gotta I gotta tell you, Miss Lakers. But last night, oh, if you know what, if supposing if I would have kept that video, or if I didn't turn off, because like I said, the gunshots and this and that, so I had to hurry up. I had to unplug. But just supposing if that video was up and YouTube went and this and that, and probably I'm pretty sure they were going to tell me to do something because I played all that music.
but you only did it because you already had said you was taking it down.
Right,
So
right,
that's the only
right,
reason why.
right. Because they
But
they
the
would
stuff they was
they
doing
would have
was
me
done
trashing it.
way before. What they was doing was done way before you said you was taking it down. All that arguing and bickering and stuff, and it was just like it was getting tiresome. Here they was repetitive with what they was saying. Like how many times can you say one thing? So that's
Right,
what
I
was.
know that I stepped away. I had stepped away, and then when I can't, that's all I heard. Your mom was like, "Y'all not gonna be doing this." That's what I heard you say. Y'all not gonna be doing it. I was like, "Ooh, what she did? Ooh, Miss Lakers is going in. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all
No,
got your
because
own
like
platforms. Y'all go over there
yeah,
and do that. You ain't gonna bring that over here." I was like,
because like what I'm saying, you always say like I watch your chat and your chat was getting tired of it. And people was like, "Oh, I'm leaving." Like I hit it like I'm leaving because I ain't got time to hear this. You know what I'm saying? And it was repetitive. They were saying the same thing like over and over. It was nothing no new and they had been saying it all day already. I heard on YouTube people were saying. So
Who
why
was
y'all
she
saying it
going
over?
after? Who were they?
I
Who?
don't know. I'm something. I don't know. I didn't see it. They said Erica talked about not on my watch. It did not on my watch get a live on her. I ain't see neither one. But I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
saying.
okay.
I just
Them
heard.
two were going. They were them two going at it.
Yeah, them two was
That
going
those
at it. Then
two.
Erica
Okay.
and Vado was going, and I thought Erica and Vado was like best friends. I'm like, I missed a whole lot of stuff that supposed to be happening. I don't know, but it was just getting tiresome seeing the same thing over and over again. And like the chat was tired of it. So that's the only reason why I said so. If the chat would have been like cool with everything, I wouldn't have said nothing. But the people in the chat was saying, and I hate when somebody say, "Oh, I'm leaving." I always got a problem with that. Like, they say, "Oh, I'm leaving because Patricia they doing this and doing that." So it was
Yeah,
just that was the only reason why I said anything because they was saying they was leaving and the people in the chat was like, "Oh my God, y'all saying the same thing over and over again. It's getting tiresome." So that's the only reason why I
yeah.
said anything because people was tired of it.
Right, right. And they quick to leave. I mean, they'll come back, but if they
Yeah.
get too much tired of it, they'll be like, "Psh, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave because yeah, yeah. Um, what did my black say? Okay, what did she say, Miss Patricia? I'll be back in a little while. That'll be good. Okay, good wife, good mom. All right, girl.
Okay, Candy. That's right, Candy. Go cook. Get off YouTube and go cook. That's
Get off
right.
YouTube, right? You got family first, family first.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
But you already know how it goes, Miss Laker. Sometimes some of these people, they're so addicted that hey, you know what? I'll take little Susu to McDonald's or Burger King, get her something that you keep her quiet or get her a toy, send her butt in the room. She gonna be in there all day. I'm gonna be on YouTube. Just totally just you know what I mean? Just forget about, what they need to do inside the
In
house.
real life, right.
Just so they can be on YouTube. You know what I mean? And don't let the grandmother come and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a little susu for the weekend. That way you can have spend time to yourself. 9 times out of 10, they're not going out, they're not going for coffee, they're not going to the library, they're gonna be sitting right in front of that computer and be like, oh shoot, I could be on YouTube then. I'm gonna be on YouTube all night. And then if I do go to sleep, I'm gonna go to sleep for a little while and I'm gonna fall asleep right in front of my computer.
Right.
Yep. Yep. And then let me see who I could talk about. Let me see what information I can dig up. And then, oh yeah, Play Runner. Oh yeah, I got Play Runner. Oh, let me see what Play Runner is all about. Yeah, and Play Runner got docs. And then next thing you know, Play Runner going to turn around. He gonna be running down these YouTube streets, and he goes, yeah, a big old Play Runner getting docs. Come to my live stream. I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. And the Play Runner looking like, well, goddamn. The only thing I said was hi.
Right, exactly.
you know? But
But
in King Harlem now see, he's a perfect example because at one time King Harlem was just in the chat. He was just in the chat. He popped his shit in the chat. You know what brought him out of the light? What brought him into the light? Because ladies were talking about how cute he was. And he was like, "Shit, I'm about to cam up. I'm about to cam up. I'm about to show my picture." And he's very handsome. He is. He's very
But
handsome.
he had cammed up on your page a year or so ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he had been did that. It was,
yeah, right.
like he
But see,
started
my thing is,
social
is that when he started opening up his mouth and
door.
started
Yeah,
running down these YouTube
exactly.
streets, and he started getting into these beefs, and now it's like everybody's because even when I be looking from different pages and stuff, I see King Harlem and little skits. I see him in little skits and stuff. Where people done put up some stuff about him and stuff like that because he came from behind that curtain. He came from behind that curtain. You know what I mean? And that's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? But he ain't stupid though, because he already said, I'm not putting no live stream up. I'm not gonna do that. because he probably already see exactly what we be going
But you
through.
know, but that's bad. Like, how come somebody can't come from behind they, on their camera without somebody, they video recording the person, what they look like, and faces they make, and everything they say. You know what I'm
And
saying? So, like,
right, and it's always the messed
why?
up side. It's always the messed up side. It's always a person that's got a big old bump on the head, or missing teeth, or yellow teeth, or this and that. It's never nothing nice, because right there alone, that's content. Right there alone. Oh, look at that. See this and that? Look at that. And look at, and they're not, when you turn on that camera, best believe they are shooting behind you. They're gonna they're gonna get a snapshot of you, but mostly they're looking around your house. They're looking in the back of you. They're looking at how you keep this. They're looking at how you keep that. And right there alone, that's content. That's content. You know? Have some messed up stuff going on. That's content. It ain't all about you anymore, because they're gonna talk about what they see. They're gonna be like, did you see this and that? Did you see this and that? Did you see this and that? Yeah, you're content now. You're content. You know what I mean? And that's only because you're beefing with that person. That person gonna come back. That person gonna come back. But what I don't like is how some of these content creators are using their subscribers for content, as content. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's been riding with you, but then you're gonna turn around and use them for content. That I don't think I don't think that's right. I think that the people that's been riding with you, that subscribe to your channel, that's probably your members and stuff like that, why would you want to turn around and use them like that? Why would you want to turn around and see them get bashed and all of that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Why would you want to put up, why would you want to dox that person? Because that's what it's getting to. Watch, the content creators are going to start doxing their subscribers. And half
I
of them
had
are
heard
already doing it.
several people that
Half
don't
of
that
them
got
are already doing
platforms.
it. Yeah.
I have heard several people that got platforms in this sector. I have heard them say, like, well, how y'all make subs content? How did subs become content?
Right. Right.
I have heard several, and these
Yes.
channel people don't have subs. Now, they might say something about another content creator, but they're not dragging the subs. You know what I'm saying? They were like,
Right.
how
Right.
y'all
They're
made subs
using the
content?
subs. Right. They're
Yeah,
using the subs because they're like, yeah, such and such and such and such. And that sub could have been with them, could have been riding with them, done super chatted them and cash tapped them and this and that, come to their live every time they have a live, that person is right there front and center, just supporting. Next thing you know, you turn around, oh yeah, this person here, yeah, you guys got to come hear this. Well, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's like being so messy. And what that's going to do is going to make your numbers fall, because some of those subscribers, they're gonna be like, you know what, you too messy. Because if you did that to her or you did that to him, you'll do it to me too. I'm out of here. Yep. Yep.
exactly. But and then too, people got to stop watching it. If you stop watching it, they won't be able to do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And some people have stopped watching because I saw a content creator dragging, subs, and they had a whole two people in there. So they slowly but surely starting to stop watching it. You know what I'm saying? So, but once they
Yeah.
stop watching it altogether, it'd be it would be no reason for them to do it because no one's going to watch it.
And I think so, right. And you know what else I think, Miss Lakers? I also think it has something to do too, is that stop calling the person's name out. Stop calling the person's name out. Because I believe that once you do that, you're giving that person clout and you're giving those people numbers. Yeah, it may work for you, but it's gonna benefit that person too. You know what I mean? So if you stop mentioning that person's name, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people in the chat gonna be like, hey, who are you talking about? Who? And the first thing the next question is gonna come out their mouth is, do they got a channel? Do they got a channel? And they're gonna go right over there. They're gonna go over there.
Exactly,
So my
exactly. They're
thing
gonna want
is
to
that
know who you
even when
talking
you're on the
about.
panel, right? Even when you're on the panel, see, that person wants you to argue. That person wants you to argue. How
Exactly, for
many
they can have some
times,
content to talk about.
right? How many
Exactly.
times have we been on panels and say A comes in. Now you don't get along with A, but A's been like down these YouTube streets looking for you. They see that you're up on somebody's panel, so now they're going up there. They're going to argue. They can't wait for you to argue back. Because the minute you do, they're gonna jump off and they're gonna go to their and they're gonna put up a live stream about you. That's
Right.
you're the content for today. That's it. A lot of them
That's
be like,
content for
what?
the
I have no
day, for
content.
tomorrow,
Right,
just
right,
over and
right. And a
over
lot of
and
them
over
don't have
again.
no content. Their thing is to search you out. And a lot of them do also what they do is whoever you got on your panel or whatever the topic is, they're going to actually come in, act like that they're engaged, and they're going to sit there. And the minute they jump off, watch what happens. They're gonna run to their channel, and they're gonna do a live stream. They're gonna do a live
But you know,
stream.
if you watch how many people that was on that got talked about that got platforms now, and then they started a platform because somebody was doing it in a way, and now they doing other people the same way somebody did then. The reason why they
Yep.
started a platform.
It's a
So like,
pattern.
make that make sense. Like,
Right. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. I mean, a lot of people. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people. Some of them probably did not want to even come up with doing doing live streams or having a channel. They probably just wanted to come on YouTube to clown and stuff. But because hey, you know what? This person is saying stuff like that, and I don't have a platform. Only thing I can do is sit in the chat box and cuss this person out. But no, I want to be heard. I want to be heard.
right,
I want to be able to tell my side of the story. Because you can't tell your side of the story if your butt is just sitting in the chat. You know what I mean?
exactly.
People know that you got a
Like,
problem. Yes, they know you got beef and all of that shit. But you want to be like, listen, go live and be like, this is what happened, y'all. And
let me
then
see
you'll
your
be able to
phone.
tell your side of the story. You'll be able to tell your side of the story, and then that person to run back to their live stream and be like, oh no, it happened like this. But best believe the crowd is gonna go crazy because they're gonna go here, they're gonna go there, they're gonna go here, they're gonna go there. You know what I mean? And half of the time you might not even want. I didn't want to put up no live stream. I didn't want to even have a page. That's what some of them are saying. I didn't even want to have. But then eventually, look at Fooling. Fooling didn't even want to have a page at one time. But like us dummies kept saying, "Girl, go on and get your page, girl. Go and get your page, girl. Go and get your page, girl." And she like, Miss Patricia, I'm not gonna keep. I want to pay, girl. I come on YouTube to look, learn, and listen. Yeah, look, learn, and listen. No, look, learn, listen, be messy, and be stankin' and nasty. That's what you are now. Sorry, but that's what it is. And she loves it. She loves it. You know what I mean? She loves it. She knew that when she found the place, and she found the place that she loves, she found the place that she enjoys. Yeah, but her intentions, we pushed her to get one because she wasn't gonna get one at first. No, she wasn't gonna get one. You know what I mean? She just wanted to stay around these YouTube streets and be messy and crazy and nasty, but she really wasn't gonna get one. We pushed her to get one because we were like, go and get you a page, girl. Everybody else get you a page. Everybody got in the page. Go get you a page. Then her first video was about some comedy stuff, and then next thing you know, bam, she must have fell in love with it, and now no, yeah, yeah, y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. Um, yeah. Well, you know what? She was trying to act like she didn't, though, Max, because I remember we kept on saying, get your page, and she's like, I don't want no page. I don't want to get no page. I don't want to get no page. Yeah, right. Next, yeah, she got a page. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, Miss Lakers, you still there, girl? You still there, girl? I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up. Um, I wanted to come in today just to let y'all know what happened and stuff, and also thank Queen B again. Thank you so much for that cash app last night. I did. I think I did. I did. Thank you. I want to thank you again. You know, I'm not. I'm not tipsy, so I want to say, if you're listening from the bushes, thank you again, Gert. Thank you again, Gert. um, yeah, and thank my mods and stuff. Um, and thank y'all for riding with me. Thank y'all for riding with me. You know what I mean? Miss Lakers, are you there, girl? Ah, okay. So anyway, y'all, the link is dropped for the last time. So I was only gonna be in here for a little while because your girl got things to do. Your girl got things to do. I know it's probably gonna be a lot of live streams on tonight and stuff, but y'all already know I don't come on Saturdays. Um, I came on today, to explain about what happened last night, and also just to kind of let y'all know about this doxing thing, man. We got to put a stop to it. You know what I mean? We got to, but it happens. It will happen if we all band together, because I believe in numbers make a difference. Especially if we got to just go to YouTube and demand our stuff to not be shown, or even be uploaded. And if it does, go after that person. Just
It's
get
gonna
that
take
person.
somebody to file a lawsuit against YouTube.
Huh?
It's gonna take somebody to file a lawsuit against YouTube.
Right, exactly. And I'm hoping that it will happen. You know what I mean? Because that's what
Mhm.
it's gonna take. It's gonna take a lawsuit. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that somebody, even the YouTube managers or whatever, if they're listening, they better do something. They better do something. Because once the police get involved, the police are gonna be the ones that reach out to YouTube. That's what they're gonna do.
But
And
YouTube like $1 billion corporation. It's just gonna take somebody to stand
right,
up
and it's
and
going to
just
take
fight
the
for what they
local
stand.
news. Right, because once the local news, because what it's going to take, if somebody gets hurt,
Well, somebody
some,
already done got killed behind YouTube, several people, but it's just gonna take that somebody gonna have to hold somebody responsible. Then it still might not even give a heck. You know what I'm saying? Just like but with what's her name losing that case to Cardi, I mean that stopped a whole lot. But see, she didn't go after the YouTube. She didn't. She went after her. She should have went after YouTube because that's where she put the information up at. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And no, and they
exactly.
didn't make her take it down. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what she did. She should have. I'd have sued YouTube. I'd have went after YouTube.
Right, exactly. Because and that's what some of these people that get doxxed, that's what they should do. They should go after YouTube. And if they can't do that, go to your local news station.
No, you can
Let
go
the
after
news
YouTube
station.
because that's who that person actually worked for. These people that's on here, dox people. YouTube is actually their employer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because they the one, and then it's your platform. You letting this stuff, you know, just like they held Facebook responsible for what they did. You know what I'm saying? And they got to make changes to that. Somebody gonna have to hold YouTube responsible to, and then they'll start making changes. You're not gonna just keep making changes. I mean, you can put somebody personal information on here, but y'all more concerned about copyright infringements. Get the heck out of
right.
here.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, somebody will take heed to what we're saying. But what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna secretly just kind of keep my eyes and ears open and stuff. And if I hear of anybody getting doxxed, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm going to stockpile that information on that person, and inform. I'm going to inform YouTube, and then on top of that, if I don't get no response back, then I'm going to the news people. I am. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do, because I believe that YouTube they need to take that doxing out. All, you know what I mean? There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. You know, especially because that's personal information. Yes, sometimes you can get this public information. I get that. But when YouTube allows that person's information to be broadcasted, and give that person a chance, the person that did it, to sit there and do a live stream on it, to do a live stream. You showing all of this, and you think it's funny. You think it's funny, but meanwhile, you're looking at the numbers. Oh yeah, I got 30 in here. Oh yeah, I got 40 in here. Oh, I got 50 in here. Oh yeah, my numbers are going up. Oh my God, my number's at 100 now. The more I keep dragging, but you don't care. You don't care. You know what I mean? And it can be even your subscriber. You don't care. You know you don't. But that's just the way it is. And I don't think it's going to stop until YouTube say stop. That's it. That's the only person that can put a stop to this. You know what I mean? Because the doxers, they're going to keep on doing what they're going to do. They're going to keep on showing people's personal information because YouTube is allowing it. YouTube is allowing it. But YouTube need to go after that person that uploads that information. YouTube need to go after their channel and close it the fuck down. That's what I think. That's what I think. And I think that person that got doxxed, I believe that they should go after YouTube and sue the fuck out of them. That's what I think too, to be honest with you. Yeah, because they're allowing it. YouTube is allowing it. You know what I mean? Yes, that person is putting that other person's information up, but YouTube is allowing it. Somebody got to be held responsible. You know what I mean? Somebody, because you think it's a game. You think it's a game. But once you see that you can go to jail, and once you see that you can spend time in your county for doing that shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I said go after it. Go after it, because what I'm doing is I'm just giving y'all some information that y'all could do. The next time somebody try to dox you, think that shit is funny. You know what I mean? Take pictures. Take pictures of that live stream, record that live stream and all of that, and you take it to the police. If you feel that the police ain't helping you, then you take it to your local news people and let them see the video. Hey, you know what? I've been getting harassed by this person. This person has been putting my personal information up. YouTube is allowing it. What can I do? I need help from the news people. And once the news people get involved, they're going all out, because what they're going to do is they're going to contact YouTube. They're going to be like, why are you allowing this person's personal information to be uploaded for the whole world to see? The whole world to see. But you're the one, when you first do your YouTube page, the first thing they say is not made for children, not made for this, and don't share your personal information with nobody. But you're sharing it. YouTube, you're sharing it, because you're allowing that person's information to be uploaded. So technically, you're sharing their information. You're allowing that person's information to be shown. You're allowing that person, you're putting that person's life in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Because you're allowing it. Why do you have all of these stipulations and rules and stuff when you first make your YouTube page, talking about don't leak your personal information, don't give out this, don't give out that, all these guidelines and community guidelines and rules and stuff like that. But then yet, you turn right around and you allowing this. That's it. Person can't do it unless you allow it, YouTube. So somebody got to be held responsible. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? We got to stop this. We got to stop this doxing. You know what I mean? If you're gonna fight, you're gonna scratch. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's what we do. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? But keep it. If you got a channel, scratch or whatever. You know what I mean? But when you start leaking information, and I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for everybody. You know what I mean? Because I already know it's more to come. I already know it's more to come. Because I've been down in these YouTube streets, and some of them think it's a joke. Oh yeah, did you hear such got just yeah, she got doxxed. Well, why? Why? Why you gonna dox that person? That person just came into the live stream, sat down, and maybe kind of said some stuff that they shouldn't. Okay, whatever. Okay, shut up, bitch. Mind your own business, something like that. But when you take that person's image, and that person gets doxxed before they even fucking live stream even end, before the live stream even end, you know, and you think it's funny. Oh yeah, yeah, that person got doxxed. Yeah, soon next time I go back up on the live stream, I'm a leak some shit out. You know what I mean? And I think I told y'all, I know, just listening to book, you know, y'all already know, that I guess that that's what he do. But I don't think he puts your information out there unless you push him. Unless you push him. Because if y'all ever in these live streams, listen to the words that he's saying. He kind of forewarns people, but they keep on with the mouth. I hear him. He's like, say it again. You got one more time. Don't say that. Shut up. Be quiet. Don't let me leak this shit. Now I'm telling you, you don't want this. You don't want this. Shut up. And what a person be like, and then he slowly starts leaking this shit out. But you don't shut up. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care. You're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. And as soon as some shit really get thrown out, you're gonna be like, damn, how do you know this? How do you know I had a charge on this? That was 2 years ago. How do you know that? How do you know I was married before? How do you know, yeah, because you didn't keep your damn mouth closed. Told y'all, tell you again. Stop arguing, stop arguing with these doxers because that's what they do. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, let me see what they, okay. Yes, I have one. Does that, but I don't. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Rachel's saying something. Hey, 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 sweet baby. Hi, sweet Baba. All right, y'all. So we're gonna play a little music and then we up out of here. Hold on, y'all. All right, everybody. All right. The show is over. It's just a small little tidbit. I just wanted to come in and just hang out with y'all for a minute. And also let's just try to get the ball rolling about this doxer and who's going to be held responsible. Who's held responsible? You know what I mean? So yeah, we need to all band together. I believe in numbers. In numbers, we could do it. We could do it. You know what I mean? We need to start holding YouTube responsible for allowing our personal information to be uploaded. You know what I mean? So take what I said and listen. Listen, you know what I mean? And just get this shit out of here. We don't need it at all on YouTube because we do, we drag, we fight, we fuss. Yes, we come back together. And then next, we dragging, we fighting, we fussing. You know what I mean? So my thing is that let's leave it in the house. If we fighting in the house, let's leave it out. Let's leave it inside the house. Ain't no reason for it to go outside. Half of us don't even live in the same city. Some people live in Texas. Some people live in New Orleans. Some people live in Chicago. Some people live, you know what I mean? Not even in the same city. Not even in the same city. So if we have fun, let's have fun inside YouTube. Let's take it to the streets. Let's fight in the YouTube streets. But stop trying to drag people's family members. Stop trying to drag people's babies and stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And if you do it, you got to pay the consequences. And not just that, YouTube got to pay the consequences too, because they're being held. They should be held responsible to y'all. That's all I'm saying. So I want to thank my visor kings, my visor queens, and my visor honeys. And also, y'all, also tell people about my channel. Tell them to come in and hang out, chop it up, have fun, wipe your feet off at the door, then come on in, have a drink, sit down, hang out with your girl, But listen, y'all, all I'm saying is sometimes, but for the older cats, try something different. Try something different. Try teaching some of these younger guys something, whether to always battle, always battling and dragging and pulling and stuff. And some of the older women, if you got something that you're doing, that's something that could benefit somebody else, tell somebody, because 9 times out of 10, they might like you and they may feel a little bit different about you. You know what I mean? because their friends might come and be like, yeah, you know what, I tried this and I really liked it, this and that. That's how you start kind of changing the person, you know what I mean? But if you're gonna be messy and stinking and dragging and all of that, that's what you're gonna be labeled for. That's it. um anywho anywho on that note, y'all, y'all have a great Saturday, and I will see y'all back in these nasty ass YouTube streets on Sunday. Keep y'all notifications on. I love y'all. All right. Bye.